Hi, and welcome to a very special That's a Thing Accent Core episode.
Yeah.
I am Drew or False.
I'm Kevin, also known as Raylet.
I'm Nolan, at Nolan Line on Twitter.
Are our audio channels good?
Yeah, it's fine.
They
Look
should
at
be
the
okay.
look.
We're
You
all
see,
here. Yeah.
if it's hitting around the 12 to like if
You're hitting in the reds.
Just
Yeah.
yell.
yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Uh,
It's okay.
But it is our end of the year special.
Yay!
Not game of the year, end of the year
End of the
special.
year. Yeah, because we are more than just video games. Much more.
Yeah.
Okay, like slightly more.
Yeah.
There's also it's
Unfortunately, less than you think, because Magic is also now a video game.
Oh,
Our ratio of video game to not.
I would say it's more like it's like 40 video game, 30% nerd not video game, and then 30% old man.
And I feel like that 30% is more of what we're shooting to hit now than what we actually
Yeah.
hit.
Okay. Let's just go. I read that Ultra David article.
But yeah.
So that makes more sense because it's the YouTube death. I leave my feeling of I need to see who gets taken down first.
Yeah. But now you also know a lawyer to contact if it's you.
Oh, because I think I would fight it.
Yeah.
I want to go to court and be like, no, my stuff's not for kids. And they say, really? I'm like, yeah, let's pull up this one.
Let's pull up what the kids are playing. Now let's pull up Guilty Gear. They're not playing it.
Let me talk about the episode where I talk about how Fortnite's evil.
Yeah.
It's actually evil. I deleted it off my PlayStation. Like it wasn't worth having. It wasn't worth. Okay, whatever.
I
We
never
got.
had it on my PlayStation. I got lucky.
I did it for streaming.
I did, so it meant I had an Epic Games account, which meant I was able to easily get a free copy of Into the Breach this week.
Oh,
Into the
okay.
Breach
That's
is
worth
free
it.
if you're on the Epic Store.
Into the
It's
Breach is a
actually
great
worth
game.
it.
Yeah, that's why.
It's a really good game. All right. So Drew did the category. So I feel it's fair for him to lead us to introduce.
Let me
us
make
all.
sure I have the same order because I also took notes on my phone. But-
Okay.
Okay, so the first one up is your best discovered YouTube channel this year.
All right. This is interesting because at first I was like, this is nothing. But when I think about it, there's actually like 4. To me, there's 4 YouTube channels that I discovered this year.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, whoa, those are really good. So what do you got to throw into the pot?
I only have 2.
Okay.
And I think the first one I'll lead with, I'm pretty sure is one of yours. It's Nizahone Magic.
Okay, Nisahone's in there.
Yeah.
He just does top 10.
He just that's what his
okay.
channel is. Just top 10 Magic cards, and it'll be enchantments, creatures.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Also, he'll stream himself doing a draft.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's what I have on sometimes when I'm eating
Yeah.
breakfast. Do you have any other ones?
And my other one is Corn Pone Flicks.
Okay, so that's what you have. Nolan, do you have any YouTubes? You're just thinking any ones that are showing up?
I have one that I for sure.
All right.
I'm gonna look. It's Down the Rabbit Hole,
Okay.
which is like just a bunch of
I've
documentaries.
It's
For some, I love them.
for
I
like
love it's
weird.
interesting.
Is he the one that did Tails Gets Trolled?
I think so.
Where he goes into because he read all of it and he just goes in there and fully explains Tails Gets Trolled. How like it's a man who goes down
The rabbit hole.
the rabbit hole of weird stuff.
It's like that. He did the Time Cube.
Oh, he talked about Time Cube.
Oh
Talked
my
about how
God.
Time Cube's about not mixing
Not
the
mixing races. There's 4 races. There's blacks, whites, Asians, and natives. Okay. He was in a public forum and he asked the questions like, so what about the races? Like, oh, there's only black, white, Mexican, and Asian. And it's like, well, I'm mixed. You're what? And I thought it'd be just like some crazy 30-year-old dude in his big. It's a 70-year-old.
Oh yeah, the
old
Time Cube.
man
The Time Cube.
who is just he's got
Nuts.
a family, he's got a house, he's nuts, but he's just normal.
He's somehow
It's strange.
He all of his weird is compressed in the Time Cube.
Oh my god.
My nominees, I would throw in Ristic Studies.
Yeah,
Ristic Studies
yeah.
is the man who does deep dives into Magic the Gathering art
Yeah.
and like how the cards are constructed and how the frame of it conveys what the spell does.
So my only counter argument against Ristic Studies is that maybe lasted like 2 weeks for me, and then I was out of content I was interested in.
Okay, yeah, he takes time.
Yeah, like that's the issue. It's like I put Nizahone over him just because you get at least one Nizahone every
Oh, he
week.
does. I think he does like 2 a week.
Yeah, like that was. I know he was for a while. I don't know if he still is, or he might have had to cool down to just 1 a week again. But yeah,
I would. And my other one is Mandalore Gaming.
I don't like Star Wars anymore.
Okay, it's okay. So what? Okay, Mandalore Gaming is a man who reviews
You're losing me.
and talks about old PC games that are super jank and super foreign.
Okay.
If you
so he's like a foreign Jeff Gershman.
Yeah, let me just set the stage. He actively plays Eve.
Yeah.
He's that guy who's going to tell you about a video game that's the most entrancing thing of all time, and you see it, and it's like 4 spreadsheets, and you're like, but every game he's talked about is fascinating and old. It's one of the kind where it's like old PC games where the first 5 minutes are him saying what mods and how to get it compatibility running.
That it makes me think of like when Jeff Gershman talks about Superman for the Atari.
Yeah, and the games he's taught are credible. One of them, he's the big one of the big pushers of Pathologic and Pathologic 2.
Yeah, that's.
It's basically him and it's him, Austin Walker, and H Bomber Guy both basically hit the Pathologic 2.
Yeah.
And he did. There was a game. It was really fascinating. It was like other than Eve, and he's done like Warhammer 4X tactical mods. It's fascinating, and he does it really well. It's a well-produced video, and he just tells you about it. The most interesting game, I think it was Gothic, maybe Gothic, where it's a setting where you're just thrown into magic jail. And the first quest is a guard saying, "Pay me protection." And if you say no, the guard's like, "We'll remember that." And then their second or third quest is a guy's like, "Help me deliver some stuff out of town." And you're like, "Okay." And you deliver the stuff out of town, and the guards are there waiting, and they literally beat you up, steal your stuff, and said, "You should have paid protection," and walk away. And the game is basically telling you, you ain't a hero, you ain't strong. Don't play it. You gotta play it. You are
playing the game.
You are not. Do not play this like a video game. You play this like you are in magic jail.
Okay.
And those are the kind of games he talks about. Okay. And you see it, and it's like one of the things was him saying like the controls are awful. I had to run 2 mods to get it to move properly because it was made. But it's incredible. Okay. Every one game he talks about has some incredible old weird system.
So that's kind of the same thing as Cornpone Flicks, except it's like switch that for film.
Yeah.
And he'll just talk about weird movies. Like one of the things he went in depth for was like this TV special about like aliens crash landing in Virginia or whatever, and it's like shot like pre-Blair Witch. It's shot like found footage documentary. And, like, he just goes into it hard on, like, breaking down, like, the plot holes in it. Like,
of course. No.
Like, the most obvious would be, like, okay, they're acting, the setup is, like, this guy's just figured out how to turn the camera on, but look at how good he is at production quality throughout the entire thing. Like, come on, you can't believe this is real. And then he does do like some of the more popular stuff. There's a good video he did comparing Blade Runner 2049 and The Force Awakens for 2 sequels no one asked for, but we got anyway, and how one of them did it successfully and well, and the other is Star Wars.
Yeah. Blade Runner 2049 is incredibly boring. It's incredibly boring, but it is exactly It's
Blade Runner.
It is Blade Runner.
Yeah.
But man, that movie
and it
was
also
boring.
like takes ideas and themes and builds on them.
Yeah, it was really boring though. Like I watched that movie. I like that movie. It is boring.
That's fine.
That's fine. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
It's completely. It's one
That
like.
movie's great, but it sucks.
Yeah, it's great. It's beautiful. I was bored to tears.
Also, I just want to name drop. It's not like going to be in contention or for anything, but there's just a YouTube channel that's all official and legit and not pirating or like stealing content, and it's just called Classic Korean Films. And it's just like Korean movies for free to watch.
I'm gonna make an executive decision where I don't think we can come up with a best because there's no consensus.
No, we have to.
Oh, we have to.
We have to. There's 3 people here. That means
Okay, yeah, we do have to. All right. Because if I had,
I'm leaning towards the thing you were talking about for EVE Online.
oh, Mandalore Gaming,
Yeah.
That sounds really interesting.
That and Rabbit Hole are the 2 things
I would put Rabbit Hole number 1
Yeah.
because I think it's more fascinating. But I'm gonna give Mandalore Gaming honorable mention,
Yeah.
and I do
Remember,
highly.
the Snozzies gets the best, and then we each get to give
Yeah,
it.
so I would give Down the Rabbit Hole number 1.
I can go with that.
And then I'd give Mandalore my personal.
I only give Mandalore my personal as well because I looked on it and they had Metal Arms glitch in the system.
Yeah,
my favorite game.
Oh, he talks a lot about it. Yeah, like he is the man who's reviewing like not garbage, but just the ones you're like, I know what that is. No one else has taught.
I only got cheap games. Yeah,
he talks
you're on
about,
my level.
he also talked about Star Wars Republic Commando,
Oh my God.
and and Legacy of Kain, the first one. It feels like he is going through every obtuse, obscure game. He also talked about Space Station 13 and how to get that working, and it made me really want to try out.
Does
Space
he have a video of how to play Street Fighter Cross Tekken on a PC? Because
No.
that's impossible, like nowadays.
All right,
Ugh.
all right. Let's go to the next category.
Okay, our next category is a very wide swath for me. Best video game you didn't play.
Okay.
That basically takes away Samurai Showdown from the list.
Doesn't matter. No, that's in a different one. Best video game you didn't play.
Yeah,
Drew, start saying some.
There's a lot I didn't play. So the one I've watched the most.
That's kind of what this is more. This is more for less of. This is you've seen it or you've experienced it.
So the one I've watched the most I haven't actually played is Magic the Gathering Arena.
Okay.
It's a weird though because like I've played Magic.
I don't count that.
It's a weird nebulous.
I don't count it mainly because it. Okay, just continue next one.
My next one is I haven't actually watched much of this just to avoid spoilers, and that's Baba Is You. This is more of the like I know it's good, I just haven't played.
Okay, this for me this is more like okay, just
the game you've streamed watch streams of the most. Next is Tetris 99.
Okay, I'd actually agree with that.
RE2 and Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Oh, Sayonara Wild Hearts is really good.
That's a hell of a game to watch.
That is
That's awesome.
Know what you got.
Okay, for mine I got the Outer
Wilds?
Outer Worlds.
Both.
Okay, both of the Outers.
Both the Outers.
When Worlds Collide.
Yeah. Control.
Oh, Control.
Yeah, I just didn't watch
big one.
Mm-hmm.
Control. And then I was going to go with Sam Show, but
you played it though.
Yeah, no, I played it though.
See, to me,
I haven't sat down and played
this is didn't play.
Yeah.
I've watched Sam Show, but I play it. So for me, I'm going to say Pathologic 2 and Pathologic.
Oh, Disco Elysium.
Disco Elysium.
Pathologic didn't come out this year.
Okay, so Pathologic 2 did. Pathologic 2, I'm going to give it up. This is basically the game I wanted to talk about the most. I watched Vinny Vinesauce play it. It's called No Delivery. It is a Japanese RPG roguelike horror game where you play as you work in a basically haunted Chuck E. Cheese, and during the day you're just doing regular stuff.
Kevin, this is Five Nights at Freddy's.
But good. It's cool because at night it gets creepy and then it gets Silent Hill creepy.
Oh.
Where as you're going through the game, it's kind of like you're discovering where are all the people who used to work here, what happened to them, and you unravel the mystery, and it was nothing good. In fact, it got real bad. I also want to talk about Control's going to be on there. Hypnospace Outlaw, which you are GeoCities moderator in fake GeoCities. It's incredible because it captures the tone and the earnestness of early internet. So you see people, and your job is moderation, so you got to go to this terrible JPEG mess and find out, do crimes like posting content, copyright violations. And you are the horrible moderator on the internet, but it's a fake internet.
Oh, I think I've heard tell about this game.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's touching because it's just a bunch of internet weirdos, but that kind of honest and earnest internet weirdo. Not the ones we get now where it's like racism and weird. It's like, here's Wizard Anthony, who just likes making animated GIFs of wizards, and his page that looks like a wizard tower, and it's just full of like really bad 3D wizard stuff. He's like, behold my council of wizards. If you want to, and you're just like, it's that kind of, you're like, yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah, I think I heard tell. I think the only issue of that game is if you're actually playing it, like you start to burn out after like the first couple hours.
And the puzzles are obtuse.
Yeah, because then it starts turning into like a Where's Waldo of like web pages.
And it gets weird, but it gets cool because it's you go into like source codes of stuff, and it's hard. I don't recommend playing it, but it has a tone that speaks to me. And there's so many little micro stories in there that you see because you're playing the internet over a couple months. Like you see the girl who's in a religious family, but she really likes Pokemon, and then her parents find out and she has to post her blog update. Sorry, my dad says that I can't be on the internet anymore. I gotta go. We're moving to whatever. And it's just a lot of little touching stories. The kid who's in his school and he goes, yeah, sup, I got my cool girlfriend and she loves me. It's Zane Rocks 95. And you see her girlfriend goes, I'm Zane's girlfriend and I love him. He's so hooky and cool.
And you just stand there like...
No, if you check the addresses, they're posted by the same person. and another kid in his class is doing the same thing. Where he's like, no, my girlfriend's totally hotter. It's that kind of pure, like, internet, and I love it.
Okay, I do have another one, and it's like, I only have this one because it was on my Twitter feed a lot, and it is, Risk System. So it's a shoot 'em up, like, your ship flying, I think it's, like, profile flying and stuff, but the thing is, you have a parry system in it, and, like, it's also, like, the closer you get to danger, the higher your points get.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's also, the guy has made it basically on like office supplies while he's been doing a regular 9-to-5 job.
Right.
So like he made like all this really good sprite artwork on like photocopier paper at like work.
So now we gotta discuss it.
I have bad news for you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Me and Nolan didn't watch most of the things you talked about.
Well, I understand, which is why I'm actually going to have to throw my lot in with Control.
Oh, see, I go Sayonara Wild Hearts. I'm going
to give it to Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Yeah.
That game was really cool. And it's so short, watching it was great.
Yeah.
I had a great time watching that
It gave
and
me all I
listening
needed
to it.
of that game.
I did not need to play it. I'll take that.
Okay.
I will take that. All right, let's keep moving.
Well, you also get your personal pick.
Oh, my personal is no delivery.
No delivery.
No delivery. What about you, Nolan?
Personal pick. Probably go with Control.
You can change it.
Untitled Goose Game.
Untitled Goose. Ooh.
I forgot all about that.
Untitled Goose. I'm still giving Sayonara.
Yeah,
but Untitled Goose Game, I did enjoy. I've watched several
so
people play
watch
that game. The ending of that game is such a pop off.
I haven't actually watched it through to completion. I watched part of the quick look, and I was like,
The ending of that game ties it together so well.
Yeah.
It is one of the best endings to a video game because it recontextualizes all the events.
Okay, that's a good ending then. Okay.
Would you agree, Nolan?
Yeah.
That last second when the goose brings the bell back home, and you're like, I see, I get it. It's great. What about you, Drew?
I mean, honestly, my pick would just be Sayonara Wild.
Okay,
Yeah.
your pick is
Yeah,
number one.
This is very hard
Your
for me.
pick could be
I'm like,
number one.
I might say RE2, but I didn't watch that much of that either. Oh, wait. No. Almost had something, but then it disappeared.
And just go next game.
GTA Online didn't come out this year.
Next thing.
So, yeah, we're good.
Next, keep it rolling.
Okay, this is probably the high point of the podcast.
Okay.
Longest ago event that happened in 2019.
Oh Lord. So I haven't thought about. You have to start leading some stuff.
I have 3
Okay.
on my
I
list.
got 2.
Okay.
So, first one, Apex Legends.
Ooh!
Oh, mine.
Oh! Okay, continue.
2, How to Train Your Dragon 3.
Oh, that came out this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
And number 3, Avengers Endgame.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Nolan, what do you got?
Oh, you already stole one of mine, Apex Legends. My number 2, Anthem.
Anthem came out and died this year.
It died on arrival.
Oh.
Listen.
I honestly didn't have any, but I'm gonna be honest. I think it's Apex Legends.
I do too.
Because Apex Legends swooped in, hit really hard,
Yeah.
It was the king of the hill for 2 months.
And
And
then
then-
kinda,
and it just went
plateaued.
away. It just went away. It was Apex Legends. So Anthem came out and died.
Yeah.
And I think that deserves special mention that it both was birthed and died.
Let's let me
Walked
give
the
some
room and got shot in
backstory
the
real quick
face.
for this. This category only exists because in October we were talking about Sam's show and Cody and Kevin both thought that came out in 2018 when it had only dropped in June.
A month feels like a year.
It's been a long. I gotta give it to Apex Legends
I agree.
because I played that game and I loved. I won a couple of them. I loved it. I played it. I enjoyed myself, and then I never played it again.
Yeah.
It faded, but I'm not upset with it. I feel like I got everything I needed to get out of Apex Legends. I enjoyed myself, and then I put it away.
Went away.
It's the man. I really love this show. I'm 3 episodes in. I'll watch it later, and then you never watch it again.
It's the Emilio Esteban of video games.
Yeah.
All right, keep it going. What do we got?
Well, no. So my.
Oh wait. Oh, I forgot. We should be saying what Cody was saying.
We'll do those.
Okay. Oh no.
I've got-
might as well
I've got my
splice
phone.
them in.
But yeah, Cody's also aren't in order, and I don't know.
Okay.
Sekiro
was his game he didn't play. Reading the plot summary to Escape Room on Wikipedia at the day after its release. I don't think that's as much as Apex Legends. It
No.
feels like it died.
What's Escape Room?
It was a
It's
bad
a
horror
movie.
movie
It's
about an escape room. You know Cube?
It's like that, but it sucks.
Okay.
Had the worst.
I give a nod though to How to Train Your Dragon 3.
How to Train Your
Yeah.
Dragon 3 felt like that did not feel like this year. I like that movie.
I remember a friend and
Except
a
the ending.
roommate going to see that. I'm like, is it good? They're like, eh.
Yeah.
I liked
I'm
it.
like, okay. It was next to some other movie. What was it? Some other big animated movie. I'll have to look that
Toy
up.
Story? Was it Toy Story
Maybe?
4? That
Maybe.
came out this year.
No, that came out later. I don't know.
Just think about
Yeah.
it.
I don't know. Think about it.
All right,
Okay.
let's keep going.
So, biggest disappointment?
All right.
I'm going to sit on the winner of this category first. But the 2 that I'm throwing out first are Aelita, Battle Angel,
Okay.
and that Kappa show. I don't remember the name of it anymore.
It was Sarah Zinmai.
Sarah Zinmai, yeah.
Sarah Zinmai was disappointing.
Yeah, it sucked.
I don't think it sucked.
I do.
I think it not sucking makes it disappointing.
Do you remember us not wanting to finish it until we realized, there's only 2 episodes left, so I guess we can finish it?
Okay. Disappointments. I'm just gonna throw some stuff out here. This
Okay.
is not guaranteed. But one of them I'm saving for another award.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna win that award. Borderlands 3. It was not bad. It was disappointing. It was disappointing. I beat it, but it was disappointing. I would say, what other disappointing things?
You didn't enjoy Borderlands Part 2?
It just wasn't. There's stuff about that game that didn't.
Gearbox is...
Oh, every Thursday. That's a disappointment.
Yeah. Oh, Teamfight Tactics. I will allow you to say put that on the list. I'm not even gonna lie. You can put that on the list. I will not.
Listen, when Kevin said they'd done some major patches and he was putting it back in rotation, that's a pretty big disappointment.
I will fully accept that. I'm not even gonna fight you on it. That is specifically a stream that I do for me, no one else.
I got one.
All right.
G2K.
Oh, that might be it. That may be it.
Oh.
That may.
We have a fight at least.
Yeah.
China Garden moving away was a really big deal.
See, I moved, so it's
Yeah.
I might give it to G2K.
yeah. That's a big one.
That hit me out of nowhere, and I'm really disappointed and sad.
Yeah.
That might get me, but I only have one, and
All
that's
right.
going to be Kingdom Hearts 3.
Ooh, that's a contender, though.
That came
Yeah.
out this year.
That did come out this
Yeah.
year. That's a contender.
I love Kingdom Hearts 2. I loved 1.
I
can't wait for the
I beat 2, and I didn't even think I enjoyed
the
it.
ending of this game, and it's just
nothing.
a
It's
wet
nothing.
It just
Kingdom Hearts 3 wraps up.
maybe play that DLC. It'll fill it.
To me, that game wraps
I don't
up
give a shit anymore.
300 whatever over 2 days,
Yeah.
and is it Birth by Sleep?
Yes.
It wraps up the DS and the PSP game, ties them up in a neat little bow,
But not
does
Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Nope,
No.
not at all. But those other 2 games, they get concrete
The
conclusions.
3Ds.
I gotta give it to G2K, man.
Yeah. Well, no, you're also forgetting the other big one is Infiltration is back. Yeah.
Hopefully not for long.
No.
I think he's gonna be back for a while.
Yeah. So
I think he's the biggest. Well, because to me, disappointment means
No, the disappointment is that people in chat are dick riding.
okay. So, my argument is chat is always disappointing.
Yeah.
They're not the
Chat's
biggest.
always bad.
Chat is always but G2.
But there's also a hope though that like okay, he's at the events, but the production staff could at least be like, yeah, we're not streaming your matches. Or, you know what, some of the tournament organizers could be like, yeah, we don't want a convicted domestic abuser allowed at our tournament.
Yeah, because he sucks.
Yes. The issue isn't that he's a convicted domestic abuser. And people can make mistakes and be shitty, and people can change. But the issue is when you come out and say, like, well, I voluntarily stepped away for a year, you don't acknowledge you've done anything wrong, and you've said, I'm going to be going after the people who slandered my name.
Didn't he lie and say the police were trying to frame him or something?
He said he pled guilty to get a lighter sentence or something.
Yeah.
I'm
he's
not
garbage.
claiming to be an
The
expert.
the
This
cops
isn't
were
most
trying to-
garbage
Yeah.
because infiltration wins most garbage.
Yeah.
Most disappointing
Is G2K
is
closing.
G2K because it happened out of nowhere
Yeah.
and it made me feel real sad and disappointed.
Yeah.
I was disappointed because I give it to that. I mean, you could also, but there's been a lot of disappointments. I think to me personally, G2K is the winner.
I can go with that. I'm just not glad that he's back.
Oh,
However, I am very glad Storm Kubo beat him last night in Grand Finals.
Mhm.
And it was 2 nail biting. It was Infiltration reset the bracket and then was up 2 games.
All right.
And then Abigail came back.
Cody says J.K. Rowling coming out as a turf is
Which-
biggest disappointment.
much
Which to me
like
goes to
Infiltration.
tradition. That's just the garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage is not disappointing.
Yeah.
That's like saying the most disappointing person of the year is Donald Trump yet again. He did it.
Yeah.
He did it.
Yeah.
No, that's not. You're not disappointed.
No.
You're just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
You're delivering at expectations.
Yeah. To me, disappointment is thing was taken or thing that went bad.
Yeah.
And that's why I give it to G2K.
Yeah. My only issue is it's less Infiltration is back and it's more that like he's allowed to be back.
Okay, the situation is
Yeah,
more disappointing.
That's the disappointment
Yeah.
for me, and that's what I would give it. Since it sounds like G2K is winning, my pick is still like
that's your personal
personal.
one, and I'm not gonna fight that one.
Yeah.
Like my personal one on a slightly lighter note is the Chinese restaurant I like going away.
See, I actually found a good Chinese restaurant like last week.
There's still good Chinese restaurants in
Yeah.
town. The fact that it was so close to my apartment that
No,
I could,
I have that. I have that now.
it's hard to go. I was able to go visit my dad, watch the sports show, call up the Chinese restaurant, pick it up on my way home.
Yeah.
It was literally on my way, and I was like, it is life.
Yeah.
And then I walked there one day, and it's just like gone. It's still first.
I feel really bad because I just recently discovered the Chinese place near my house, and I do the exact same thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry, Kevin.
Oh, it's
That's a big loss.
It's a big loss.
That's a big loss.
It's a big loss.
It's also, I will say, the real bad bit is, Kevin, it didn't really apply to, but if you got like a group of people who ordered enough food, they would just give you free Chinese donuts.
Yeah.
They would just put them in your bag, and you'd be like, I didn't order these. Why are these here? It's like, yeah, they just do that.
They always gave me extra shrimp sauce.
Yeah.
I'd
It's
order
great.
one, they put 2 in there.
Yeah.
It's always showed up. They knew what I'd get.
Yeah.
No, it feels so good to have your local
Also-
trashy Chinese.
Also, to like go another step, Chinese place in the mall is gone too. Manchu Walk is
Oh,
gone
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm saying there's none. I cannot.
Yeah.
And I will eat Panda Express.
Yeah.
It is not the same.
You can if you're feeling it, you could go to and get a to-go box from Walk and Hibachi.
I know,
But then there's like
that's
gluten issues too. You might have
that's walking a bot. Also walking a
not
box.
Walk and Hibachi. I don't know.
There's one. I
Hibachi
think
The
it's-
one where
grill?
Ryan's used to be.
It's Hibachi Grill, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
And Supreme Buffet.
Yeah.
It's if I'm gonna eat a Chinese buffet, I want a Chinese buffet. I don't want.
Okay.
All right, we
Does
go.
anyone else have a special mention, Nolan? Do you have anything you want to drop on for disappointment?
No,
Okay.
just Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom
But
Hearts 3 is
G2K got me sad.
But
like, day
Kingdom
one,
Hearts-
because I was in there like 3 days ago buying game. I bought like Sekiro.
It's like you buy
and just a bunch and Death Stranding because I'm like, hey, if I can get these games, I'm like, all right, see you guys. And I come back and
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
I will agree. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a big
Yeah.
disappointment. I was.
It's just a personal disappointment to me.
I agree. I think that game.
It's something.
Especially
all
how long that game took
nerds-
to come out.
Yeah.
You were waiting and it just didn't deliver.
Yeah. Okay.
Although it did have the best moment in one of the video games, which was Woody telling an anime character that no one loves you. and the snow monster from Frozen. I now have a newfound respect because he did like the Ashura's Wrath thing where some monster's casting comment and this frozen monster like takes it head on and holds it up and it's like, I was like, yeah, he's doing it. He's so strong. I don't care about Frozen. You get out of here. That guy, he's great.
All
right. So I think I might be okay. No, I'm still going. So next one is Star Wars presents the biggest apathy award. Cody and his wife Ariel hit me with the mix-up of like, how can something win this award? Because if it like truly earns it, shouldn't you not remember it at all?
No, because I know what the no.
I also know what the winner is.
All right.
So the two I'm throwing out first though.
Okay.
Avengers Endgame.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't either. And it's like such a
Okay,
big see?
Okay.
It's such a big, huge build up and crest of the MCU. It's like, yeah, I didn't care.
I did see it, and I was more excited for the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that Spider-Man.
It's
movie.
great.
I saw that Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Sick. I loved it.
And the other one is Toy Story 4 because it apparently came out this year.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, and it's completely unnecessary.
And just I totally I didn't pay any.
I want to
attention.
give what I feel in video game terms,
Okay.
and that is Rage 2.
Yeah.
Nothing is more bland. I have not played a blander video game than Rage 2 in a long time. Rage 2 feels like a fake video game that someone would be playing
During a movie.
during a movie.
Or TV show.
Yeah.
or the,
It'd be like going in the background while someone's dead, murdered bodies on the floor.
it's
The game they were making in Grandma's Boy.
it doesn't.
Oh my god, yes.
It's so generic. It's the most generic feeling. Like every system in there, you're just playing it. It's not bad. I will say that game is not bad, but you can just feel like, okay, I'm going to the area, and here's the tower area, and it unlocks the side missions, and it's that kind of zany post-apocalypse, but not too zany.
Yeah.
And the plot is
Within acceptable levels. Oh, is this the one? I think I watched Giant Bomb's quick look.
where you're like in desert world. It's kind of Mad Max, and it has that neon post-apocalyptic
Yeah.
thing.
It's definitely trying to ape Borderlands.
It's
Yeah.
aping Borderlands and Mad Max Fury Road,
Yeah.
which you would wonder how is something doing that ending so bland and generic and just nothing.
Yeah.
And there's guns, and the guns have secondary modes, and it feels someone literally checked off a box of what is in video games,
Yeah.
and they just checked off every single box. And what you're playing is there's no story. The story is literally evil military man is bad.
Oh. Well, at least it wasn't evil
He
military.
got
man, it's
big
good.
robot parts.
Well,
He got-
you have good military. You're a part of
Yeah.
good military man. And the characters are trying to be edgy and witty, but that makes them feel even blander.
That opening scene is just the worst.
When you have like someone going, "Yeah, I'm gonna kick some nuts and whatever," and you're just like, "This isn't." It feels like how do you?
It's got all the charm and wit of Drawn to Death or whatever that game was.
No, that game is less bland because it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game is more bland because you're like, heh.
Yeah.
You're not even heh. You're just like, okay.
Yeah.
But it feels like how do you do, fellow kids, the game,
Yeah.
where it's so bland.
Kevin, I literally forgot about the game until you brought it up.
That's why it's so apathetic.
I played like,
I beat that game. I can
70%
barely
of that.
remember it.
and I'm like, I'm done. I do not want to keep running around
So
anymore.
to me, the real question is: his biggest apathy you didn't even care, or you played and forgot?
Well, before I throw out my contender for winner, Nolan,
Okay.
do you have any you want to throw on?
No, that Rage 2 got me.
Okay.
That's
Rage
it.
2 was real.
That's it.
So the only thing I have that contends with Rage 2 is Walt Disney as a company.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. Because
Huh.
okay, so I'm gonna try to because I gotta rationalize. There is Walt Disney does hit that thing where nothing is bad.
Yeah.
Nothing they've shown
When
is
you were saying the
Yeah.
checklist about what a video game is, I'm like, oh yeah, just like Walt Disney has their executive
3D Lion King came out.
Yeah.
And I will probably say that's not the worst movie this year.
Yeah.
Because Lion King is a good movie. And even if you literally put it through the blandifier, it's still gonna that movie's still like a probably C plus B minus.
Aladdin came out this year. It's also a C.
It's because all of those movies are
They're
just
great.
good movies, but you've blandified
Yeah.
them.
I haven't touched Lady in the Tramp yet, but I'll see.
Oh,
That came out?
That
No, that's
came
on
out.
Disney
That's
Plus.
Disney Plus.
Okay, I thought that was a theater thing.
It's
So, how did
probably
I
a
just
C.
completely
It's
miss it?
probably okay.
I might give it to Walt Disney.
Yeah,
Like-
that's.
They're putting out a Star Wars movie. They put out a Star Wars movie this year.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Yeah.
And what I'm assuming that Star Wars movie, if you watched it, you'd probably go, "That's about a C."
Yeah.
That's all I hear. I hear it's like it's good.
It's okay.
It's not bad.
It's okay is the worst.
It's not as-
subtle and nuanced like meat beer.
It's not as bad as the last one. Is pretty much all I've been hearing. I'm like, well, then it means it's all right.
See, I watched The Last Jedi, and I didn't even think The Last Jedi was bad. I didn't think it was good, but I didn't think it was
not a good movie.
I feel that The Last Jedi.
Also, I don't remember.
Yes. You remember them at the end? Like, who cares?
I feel
about
like
spoiling this. Who
yeah, it
The
doesn't
Last
matter.
Jedi-
The Last Jedi, it's been out. It's been out like
exactly.
2 years. We've had 2 Star
everyone,
Wars. Before
all 10 people high-fiving while the entire ship of people are dead and just floating in space
No.
just feels gross to
No.
me.
The Last Jedi.
They're like, we got away, we did it, guys. And there's
Is-
like 10 people, and they had
I
like 5 ships of people.
I know it can't be Star Wars because it's Star Wars Presents.
No, that's why it's Walt Disney.
But
Yeah.
it is Walt Disney because Ryan Johnson has made good movies.
Yeah.
I liked Looper. Apparently Knives Out's great.
Knives Out is fantastic.
Which means it's not him.
No,
it's not.
It's not him.
It's if you go to work for Disney, they put chains on you.
They chain you up.
Edgar Wright was going to do Ant-Man, and then Disney was like, yeah, remember?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the original Ant-Man was Edgar Wright.
Also,
then they were
it was
bailed.
Lord and Miller present Star Wars.
Yeah.
And they kicked them out.
We talk about
They're
Lord
too
Miller
much.
too
We
much.
talked about that already, too.
Because I love those
I know,
guys.
I love them too.
They spit gold. All right.
But
So this is
Disney.
all right.
Disney.
We're just okay. Because should we just go on to this one right here? This one right here.
Wait, okay. I have a question about this one.
That's the order I have on mine.
Okay. All right. So next one.
So the category is best Sam show. Is it all Sam show?
It's from the ones in the new game.
New game.
Okay.
It's not Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson is
Dang
not
it!
involved.
Andrew Jackson.
That was my pick.
And I'm gonna argue. Best does not mean most powerful.
No, it does not mean
No.
strongest character. It does not mean patch 0 Ginjo.
Ginjo, yeah, 'cause no, he would win. Ginjo would just uppercut
Walk
that thing.
through.
Just never not doing it. Because that's Ginjo. So
He's playing Super Turbo when no one else is. It's just like,
I'm gonna say it's Darlie Dagger. I'm gonna say it's Darlie Dagger.
I was gonna say it's the new guy, the white hair guy. I don't remember his
Oh, him?
Yeah.
The one I like?
Yeah.
Yasumaru?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yashimaru.
He's great.
Yeah,
I say it's Darlie
my
Dagger.
brain always wants to call him Karama, and that's not his name.
Yeah,
I say Darlie.
Darlie.
I like Yashimaru. I like that his hair turns black when he goes Ishin. I like that his super ability is a double jump.
Yep. Oh, he's great.
I like that he has to have rage to have his actual special moves.
Yeah.
Like, I like Darlie aesthetically and everything, but, like,
I think
I think Yashimaru hits.
when Darlie she has a move to put down her weapon and then give you the
wind-up?
lariat,
Yeah.
the armored lariat. To me, that's what puts her. Oh,
Yeah, but if you're. I would say then Yashimaru has the, like, your opponent's in Ishin and he jumps back, and then you double jump and they Ishin right under you.
Darlie Dagger grabs a thing of grog and just chugs it. It's great. She's great.
I like the way
She's
her
perfect.
weapons look.
Her
Yeah,
weapon
I do like it.
does a saw and
But I like
it's
the
a
Nagitama. I like the Nagitama.
Nagitama's-
So,
She
the
saws.
new characters all look great.
Yeah.
She has a catch and release.
But Earthquake, though.
Earthquake. No, Earthquake.
No.
I love Earthquake.
Here's the real pick, Poppy.
Oh, wait, what about, Mama Haha?
Mama Haha's no Poppy.
No.
Yeah, no, Mama Haha, though.
Mama Haha's no Poppy.
Yeah.
Mama Haha.
What
is
about
okay.
what about the angel diamond thing floating behind Rumi?
Oh, okay. Oh, Evangelion
Yeah.
showing up.
What about Shield Girl's Dragon?
Oh,
Does that count?
Shilgo's Woo's pretty good.
I like Wu.
Woo's pretty good.
I don't like her. I like Yashimaru more.
Yeah.
I like Darlie Dagger. Nolan, you have to decide.
It's Darlie for me.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
there you go.
They're both great, but
Oh, they're both great.
like they're both here.
Yashimaru is the character
but-
I play.
But Darlie is like just a little more up because of that skin.
To me,
Yeah.
if Darlie Dagger, I would
someone
say
like me.
My only it's also
That's
the
true.
only other problem I have is like Darlie's like character colors aren't as good to me. It's
No.
like all four of Yashimaru's character
they're
colors
great.
are good. Darlie has like one, maybe two good colors.
Yeah.
I put Darlie because if they make another Samurai Showdown, I want Darlie coming back. Yeah, if Yashimaru doesn't show up, I'd be okay with it. I want Darley to me is now added to the cast.
See, that's how I feel about Yashimaru.
I just
Also,
I did-
Ginjiro's frog.
Yeah.
Got a little
That's
frog.
I give it to
Be
Darley.
back.
Okay.
However, it's a contentious. All right.
Okay, so do we want to start splicing in standard vanilla awards, or do
Yeah, just whatever. If you feel,
or do you want me to go through the actual still named awards we have?
Yeah, do the still named
Do
ones.
you want to do the
So
magic?
the next one I think is worst feature in a video game.
All right, I want to say.
Yeah, you can leave. This is
Yeah,
your
it's your-
category.
I did that category, and I want to do it specifically to call out the worst feature in a video game, and that is the random carousel of random heroes when you're playing team fight tactics at the beginning of a round. Because it's worse than actually just assigning people random. You have these people that go around in a circle, and everyone's trying to vie and jump in there to pick something.
Yeah.
And generally, two people always go for like the same one, and you'll miss it. And it's frustrating. It's more frustrating than if they just gave you a random character.
Yeah,
I hate it.
my entry for this is the menus in Samurai Showdown.
Oh. My
You
runner-up.
have to select A or B. Like you hit start and it gives you like, okay, here's a menu, and it looks like, oh, here's all the menu and stuff, and then you hit down and nothing happens, and you're like, oh, I have to hit A and select the menu I want to engage with.
My runner-up is the Crypt in Mortal Kombat 11.
That's a good one.
The Crypt.
Yeah, I
That
never explored it.
Oh, it is
It's
awful.
terrible.
It sucks.
Because it's really in this your stuff you're unlocking is garbage.
Yeah.
You're unlocking voice lines and the brutality.
Oh man, it's like all the
It takes a while to load.
Yeah.
It's the puzzles are sort of neat, but you're not really.
Make sure you use that reptile vision
Yeah.
to get through the puzzle. Sucks.
Man,
It's
I'm glad they overworked their employees to have that in there.
yeah, I am too. Maybe that's it. That was so bad that they had to like patch it twice. They've had the patch.
It's
I
like
don't- I
it
still
sounds
don't
like
think
they
so.
at least they condensed the Mortal Kombat X on PC experience to just the Crypt and MK11, so everyone could have that.
That's the worst feature. I'm going to give it to Death Stranding's map system.
I haven't played it.
And
Okay, so literally you open it up and there's like 500 things on the screen, and they're like this small on this huge screen. And you have to decide for every single one, and it's just the worst. And I hate it. every
I
time
have
open it
seen
up.
because there's no way to filter
It's-
player stuff.
No.
So whenever you connect the thing, it's just brrrr.
Hey, is my thing
It's
going on?
useless.
Let me just
It's just useless.
try to get to it over everyone else's garbage. It's one of the worst points of that game. There's a lot of disappointing stuff in that game, feature-wise, but I still played the crap out of it, and it's a very good game.
I think I might have to
Story-wise?
change the category.
Yeah.
I might have to give it to the Crypt.
Yeah, Crypt's really good,
The
though.
Crypt was a good for winning. It was bad. I gotta say, I do hate that team fight thing. But man, the Crypt is so bad.
I forgot about that, and
The Crypt is so bad.
tried 3 or 4 times to get through it, and I'm like, I just don't.
I
want to.
didn't like it. I
don't
didn't
want
like that I was
either part of
opening
this.
up
Oh,
chests.
isn't that also how you find out they killed Kenshi?
Yeah, oh, he's just dead.
Yeah.
You get his blindfold, and you can
Yeah,
see
yeah,
through
hold
stuff,
on.
but then Ghost will attack you.
Can you just take it off
You can.
Yeah.
and then
The
won't
spider.
attack you?
No, it's bad. And it's bad.
Okay.
It's real
Now,
bad.
the only upside of that is Kano's dead body in the dining hall. And that was it.
I think that's what makes it worse, is that there's some things in there I think are cool.
Nice
A
little
lot
stuff.
of like slices of
Lost to the movie.
yeah.
But yeah, let's get that out of here. I'm gonna give it to the Crypt.
It didn't come out this year, but I would say honorable mention, the startup to Street Fighter V.
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
That didn't come out this year though.
That didn't come out this year, but I'll say that is honorable mention. If you start up that stupid game and you got to play through that tutorial, that Ryu Kin tutorial where it's like walk back, walk forward, it takes 10, 15 minutes.
It's absurd.
Even if
And
you're
they-
skipping it, it doesn't. It's not much faster.
And then mashing through menus, yeah,
It's bad.
it's garbage.
Oh, I know one. I'm gonna give it up to both Soul Calibur and Tekken. They didn't come out this year, but this is just on the thing.
Sam Show 2.
Sam Show does this as well.
Yep.
You've bought your DLC character. You're in your season pass.
Yep.
You load up your game.
Yep.
You go to select it.
Yep.
You know,
They're just
what
grayed
happened?
out. Their icon's just grayed out.
So what you have to do is you got to go to the PlayStation Store, and it says purchased, and you got to click on it.
No, it only says purchased because I'd already done the other thing. You'll go to the store, and it'll just say free, and then you have to buy.
So all the season pass, that all it does is it makes the character free.
Yeah.
So you can download it in the store.
Yeah, it doesn't just automatically unlock it. You just have to go and manually.
I'm going to give it to that because it's been in multiple games.
Dragon Ball does that. I think Mortal Kombat does that.
A lot of games do it.
Yeah.
And it's terrible. I just want the game will update and not say my DLC's in there.
Was it in the Power Rangers?
Yeah, Power Rangers.
Power Rangers had
it
Oh my
even
gosh.
worse, where they were like still said like the grayed out stuff, but you can pick them.
Yeah, we picked them.
But that game's $20, so
Yeah, it's fine.
I say that wins
Yeah,
it.
that is.
That's the worst
my
feature
God.
in video games currently, is buying a DLC character.
buying a free character.
Having to go buy a free character because you bought the season pass.
Yeah, I'll give it to that.
Like, it's 5 minutes, but still, like, you have to do it every
It hits me
single
every time. I go, ooh, because the game will pop up and say, new character. And you go, ooh, I can't wait to try it. And it hits me every time. And you go there, it's like, and then you got to back out the menu.
and you watch the bar immediately fill up.
Yeah, because it's downloading like a
second.
key.
Yeah, it's already. It's already
downloading
downloaded
on
the
there.
character.
You're downloading unlock.
Yeah.
That wins it. Yeah, that wins it.
That was a really good one.
That's the one. All right, Nolan, introduce your category.
Okay. I just brought it up because there's going to be an anime of the year. But your most disappointing anime of this year. Something you thought was going to be great and it just fell on its butt.
Sarah's on mine.
It's either Sarah Zenmai with runner-up Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone fooled me. I thought it was going to be not.
Vinland Saga? Actually, I can't give it to that one because I can look at Vinland
No, I know.
Saga.
No, Vinland Saga is good.
But
It's
I'm
just
like-
not for me.
Yeah.
It's not for me. I can look at that and I know that
But Dr. Stone is in every episode be like, okay, but when are you going to like reveal it? And thankfully it was like episode 3 or something. It's like, and there it is.
That's why to me,
Yaiba.
Demon Slayer Yaiba.
Yeah.
Because that's not bad. It is not bad.
It's just Naruto.
It's good Naruto.
Good looking Naruto.
It's a very pretty Naruto, and it's a bit better.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Well,
I gotta give it to Dr. Stone.
No,
it's a toss-up between Demon Slayer and Dr. Stone because they're both very
No,
disappointing.
the winner's Sarah Zenmai.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna even front.
I was about to say, it's like, Kevin, do
Oh,
you
the winner's
remember
Sarah
how good
Zenmai.
Lieutenant is? And then
Sarah Zenmai. Remember how good the first 2 to 3 episodes of Sarah Zenmai were?
yeah.
Where I was in, I thought that was going to be anime of the
And then
year.
it didn't do anything. It just didn't do anything.
It flopped.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sarah
Wait.
Zenmai. My personal one, I think I'm going to give it to Dr. Stone, though. Because I thought that was going...
No, Megalo was last year.
Yeah.
Also, Megalo 2 is going to come out, and that might correct things.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully someone will.
I either want it to be corrected or Megalo 2 to be not Champion Joe Part 2. It's just its own thing now.
Yeah.
Part of me wants it to be women's boxing. Like, I want
Part of
it.
me
Isn't there
wants it-
there's another boxing show that...
Oh, it's the exact same ripoff.
Yeah.
It's like Netflix or Amazon, where it's
Yeah.
literally people in powered armor boxing.
Boxing.
And you're like, what is this?
Like, is this season 2?
No, they just
No?
ripped it off. Hard. Yeah, to me, it's Sarah Zenmai. Dr. Stone's number 2. I had high hopes for it, and it kind of delivered at the beginning of it.
Yeah.
And it disappointed me faster.
I don't know. I was going into that cautious.
I had hopes.
Disappointment is still no Chainsaw Man anime.
Oh my god.
Why have you been like reading it with like the bomb devil girl?
It's so good!
like where he turns into like Chainsaw Devil Man.
Yeah.
She is like bomb devil lady.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, there's a special technique that you can do with your chainsaw chain. It's like, I
Yeah.
got it!
And he just
Are
like
you
mounts like the shark demon guy, uses chainsaws and like reins.
Reins?
Like, go!
I maybe use it as, like, chains. No, go! I love him so much. He's an idiot.
We're gonna murder you so hard. He's like, Sharkman, don't let them murder me.
You're got it, boss.
Oh, Chainsaw Head, so good.
Okay, we gotta talk about
It came out last year.
You Gravity Boys too at some point.
Chapter 1 was better than Chapter 2.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
But no.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it for that.
It's most disappointing anime series.
Now it's time for the real goodness.
Yeah, best Magic the Gathering card.
I'll go first because I don't know too much
All
about it. I like the Gingerbread Man.
Ginger Brute.
Ginger Brute is going to be my recommendation on best Magic the Gathering card.
Ooh.
It's the most flavorful. It's a food artifact golem. So it has the food ability. You can sacrifice it to gain life.
Yeah.
It also has haste and the activate ability, because the Gingerbread Man, it can only be blocked by creatures with haste.
Yeah.
So it's flavorful. It's impactful. It's pretty good.
It's Cody's is baked into a pie, much for the same reason as Ginger Brute, where it's destroy target creature,
get a food,
create a food token.
I think Ginger Brute.
My choice is Eye Collector. That card kicks ass.
Eye Collector's
It's like 1 or 2 for
one.
It's
a 1 mana, 1/1
flyer, and every time it does combat damage to your opponent, you both mill 1 card off the top of your deck. I just like it because it's an asshole.
It is. It's great. I got to give it to Ginger Brute.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that. I like Eye Collector way more than Ginger Brute, but
that's okay.
But it also, I think Ginger Brute also gets like the same reasons Cody likes baked into a pie.
Yeah, it's not the strongest card, but it functions, and it's a nice card to get in the draft.
Actually, it's sorry, Kevin. I'm going to turn your Ginger Brute into a 3/3 elk, and Oko wins.
Oko's strong. We've already said strongest does not equal best.
Yeah, but I'm just going to give it to Oko.
It's not Oko.
Yeah, Oko just won. Sorry.
No.
If you want 3/3 elk to win, we can give it to 3/3 elk.
If you actually wanted strongest, I would give it to Field of the Dead. Field of the Dead is such a powerful deck that it dragged me to platinum.
Yeah.
And then when they unplayed it, they unbanned it or whatever, and I'm like, in Historic, I played it again, and then people were trying to use Oko decks. I said, nah, you guys are idiots. Field of the Dead. And it got me right back to platinum. That card is too strong. That is the strongest card. It is so good.
Yeah.
Every card in that deck functions, and it's just a nightmare. It is a nightmare. That's the number one. It's making every land give you a free creature, and then every land give you mana. It's bad. Yeah. That's the one. Oko's a problem. Can't handle it.
Oh, wait,
any good suggestions?
No, that says all good suggestions.
Okay, so
that was me replying to you people.
All right,
and that's good stuff. So I do.
Oh, also, we got like an hour. So.
I also have another one that we skipped over because we have 2 to go.
All right.
This one is the one Nolan just said a while ago.
Yes, anime of the year.
No, best new Black Dreads.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so our nominees.
Best new black character in a fighting game with dreads.
Dreadlocks.
Okay, we got Leroy Smith.
Yeah.
Darlie Dagger.
Yes.
And upcoming Black Guy and Guilty Gear.
Yes.
Strive.
And big metal bull face with samurai swords.
Yes.
We don't know much about him other than he has a lot of like the backyard.
Yeah, he's channeling that Ram Lethal.
Yeah, Ramlethal.
He's channeling that energy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Leroy Smith.
I give it to Darlie. I like Darlie more.
I like Leroy because he reminds me of the Last Dragon. Exactly.
Oh, damn it.
Bruce Leroy.
I was going to bring that up. You beat me to it.
Yeah, no, he's literally Bruce Leroy, but he also has a cool dog. That's important. His name is Sugar, and he can call the dog during.
I think it's a her.
He can call the dog during the match. He has a cane with like a brass knuckle on it.
Yeah.
He does Wing Chun, just the tiny fast punches. I like the tiny fast punches.
Yeah, it's just I like Sam Show more than Tekken, so I like Darlie more than
No.
I mean, that's a valid reason.
Listen, they're both winners.
Yeah, they're both good.
They're both good.
I'll probably have to go with Leroy because I'd like to think that somewhere out there is an old show-nuff
Yes.
sitting on a throne in
Yes.
in like Brooklyn, waiting for Leroy
to come back. He's great.
Oh man,
I give it to
that's
Leroy.
so stupid.
It's great.
This is a weird year for fighting games.
Oh,
I love them.
It's really good. Tekken's drunken. I don't give it to Leroy.
Tekken's just getting better and better.
Although my runner-up is Darley Dagger. Guilty Gear Man looks really
We don't know anything about him. It's like, way to go, and
he looks
Darley
cool,
beats non-entity.
but he looks really cool though. When that mask came on, I was like, yeah!
Oh, I'm trying to remember the tagline for Guilty Gear Strife.
Smell of the game.
No.
No, that's a song.
No.
It's like
when humans.
Yeah. Humans recognized they couldn't change their nature, so instead they decided to blame the beasts.
It's so great!
What am I? What am I? What am
Society.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so bad.
Oh my gosh.
That's Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear is
great.
it's so good, comma, it's so bad, comma, it's so good.
Fight like a tiger, walk through the park.
I didn't know about the music aspect of Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
Where he created it because he loved that shit.
Yeah, Daisuke did like the designed Saul bad guy, did the vocals for Saul, wrote the songs. Like Daisuke did a lot of the original Guilty Gear.
I still put it, and I will never be defeated. The greatest original character of all time is Soul Bad Guy because he is the strongest, the most powerful, and the coolest. And everyone looks at him and goes, "You are correct."
Yep.
Yeah.
He is the DeviantArt dream of look at my cool guy. He's like half angel, half robot, half devil, and he has unlock mode, like 4 unlock modes.
He transformed to a dragon.
And his sword,
dragon install.
And his sword is a sword, but it has a sword on top of a sword in it, and he holds it with a strap.
He's got a big lighter sword that has his old junkyard dog sword in it,
and then he holds it with a strap. Like the Yapapai strap match. And he's covered in belts that says free on it, and you're like, yeah, he is.
Alright, so now do we want to move into our best thing category?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's the last one.
No, I think I have an actual last one.
Okay.
Because what I would say is our last one should be your biggest excitement for 2020.
Okay, the look forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because we've gone for like an hour,
Yeah.
it's going to be a nightmare to render out.
Yeah, it's going to suck to get all this.
Yeah, it is. So we should. All right. This is best thing. It doesn't have to be anime.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be video games.
Yeah.
It's just best thing of
Yeah.
your year. What has made you happy
And it has to be from this year.
from this year?
Yeah.
So stuff doesn't count.
Yeah.
Who
That's why
excited
like
us?
it's a rough thing for me because like I don't ingest modern media that much.
I'm gonna put I'll say
I thought I had something with like the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. That came out last year.
Yeah.
I will say that for best thing, it just you have to have discovered it.
No, that
It
has to come out this year?
It has to be this year. It has to be 20.
Because I'm not gonna count Magic the Gathering.
Otherwise, it's Uchino.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's an easy like
No.
Uchino wins.
I'm not gonna count Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, you could count Arena. Arena came out this year.
Then I'll give it to Arena.
You could give it to Arena.
Well, no, Arena was in beta.
I would give it to Same Show.
I would not count it to Arena because Arena came out in beta like last year.
Okay.
So it's
No. If it came out officially this year, you'd give it to it.
I feel that's against the rules. I'm going to
That's
give it to
fine.
Sam Show.
So these aren't my
It doesn't
best.
have to be.
These
Yeah.
aren't my best things, but these are things that I can always look back on.
Also, that means
and I just absolutely love.
that means new DLC for old games is I can say Champion Edition.
Championship Edition, I would count.
Yeah. Same Show Champion Edition.
I would give it to Sam Show. Sam Show makes me happy.
I mean, I like it too, but like Champion Edition makes me like actually want to like.
Devil May Cry 5.
No, you know what the real trick to Champion Edition is? It's officially has said like fuck Vega. It's officially said that like it's like no, they gave him all these cool tools and whatever that do not address any of his weaknesses at all. So it's like officially like
We're making a little fun for you.
you're free. Yeah, Ricky O has punched that wall that is Vega and you set me free. And like Falk has that cool like bubble thing.
Oh yeah.
Wooloo is up there.
Yeah,
Wooloo.
Wooloo made me very happy.
That game came out.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wooloo made me
I'll
happy.
play it eventually.
Chunky Pikachu came back.
Chunky Pikachu.
Okay. This is just this.
It's
Might,
stuff.
I'll also throw this in with if we have a category for it of just my favorite giant bomb stuff.
That's okay.
Dan Riker figuring out
Where
about
milk comes from?
about the dairy
What
section.
about butter?
That's a good. That's
a replacement for the pirate.
Was this year when Dan Riker asked, "What if triangles went away"?
I don't know.
Was that this year or last year?
Next year, can we have just a favorite Dan Riker moment?
Yes,
of the
yes,
year?
we can. We could have a snozzy for best Dan Riker.
Listen, there's something about Dan Riker
He's a cartoon character.
doing the mental gears turning of him like,
Yeah.
wait, where's butter come from?
Yeah.
And you just go, and you see everyone else
Yes.
put their hands in their face. Oh my God, Dan!
Everyone has to stop and be like,
If I'm feeling depressed, I watch that.
yeah.
Does Castle Super Beast count?
I don't know.
Yeah,
if that is.
technically, it
Because
came out this
I
year.
really like that podcast. Makes me very happy.
That their new design and everything, I love.
I really every time that podcast makes me thrilled.
Oh, it's a shame this podcast
Oh
started
wait,
last year.
Yeah. Oh no, this
I'm sorry, Kevin. Most disappointing. Super best friends.
that was last year.
That was last year. Oh,
That was
God,
last
it
year.
was.
Because remember, this podcast started in response to
To it,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the GTA Online stuff from Giant Bomb was exceptional. Just the episode of Vinny where he's like, "Oh, guys."
That was in the best of the year.
Yes.
Because it keeps coming to Alex saying the night vision is on and won't turn off.
Yeah, and it's like finally. It's like how Alex sees his card, like just how Vinny sees his card. It's like parts of it are just gone. And just,
Every time
when Dan's driving down the road, it's just
yeah, it's like King Crimsoning it.
See, my other. This isn't going to be one of my favorite things. This isn't like on the list, but it's just one of the things I like. Fallout 76 bringing out their membership pass because it brought two great things. One, you pay $100 for a membership. Nothing in it works.
Yeah, everything in that's broken.
It broke. But also, class warfare.
Yeah, class warfare, where the payments are like, oh, these we need to make some kind of vault. It's the theme of the game expressing itself naturally. It's so
You feel
beautiful.
like they did it on purpose.
They
but
did.
You know they didn't.
It was incompetent, but it's accidental beauty.
yeah.
That is beautiful. Where you're all
I need something to keep all these poor.
these pores out of my game. We need some kind of vault.
I need a castle. I need
Like
a
a
wall.
walled castle to keep them out. You're just like, wow, I should play Fallout. The game explicitly about that.
Just thinking about that makes me just laugh.
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
I can't think of anything like any other big things I super love. Like game wise, yeah, Samsho, DMC5,
RE2.
RE2.
Maybe Capcom coming back.
Capcom coming back, I think. Yeah, Champion Edition ties into that.
And now they trademarked Dino Crisis or
Dino
something.
Crisis.
Yeah, Power Stone, Dino Crisis, and one more.
Darkstalkers.
Darkstalkers.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
The
Hopefully-
idea, the dream for me is that means Capcom Fighting Evolution.
Yes.
It's like MDCI without the M.
Capcom v. Capcom.
Yeah.
Capcom v. Capcom.
Capcom Infinite.
CVC.
CVC?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah, it'd be real good.
That'd be...
That's what I want. But yeah, I think I can give it to Capcom back.
I think Capcom, because they've
Capcom.
been nailing it. Monster Hunter expansion came out this year. It's great.
Great.
Yeah.
They just dropped that raid too. Great.
I haven't played it. I haven't played...
I haven't played it, but I've seen it.
I played Monster Hunter. I beat it, and then I was done with it, which is generally how I play it.
Yeah.
So we have next year excitement.
Yeah, so what you're excited for next year? Anything on the news or the horizon? So to me, it is, I have far and away, it's, Yuasa has a new anime called Hands Off the Motion Pictures Club. So the same,
I've seen the trailer for
Yeah.
that. It looks really good.
so that's, I just know it's going to be good.
I
know it's going to be good.
There's two of them. One of them, Legends of Runeterra, I'm very interested about. The League of Legends card game.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen how it plays. It's interesting. mainly I want it to come out I want it to come out, I want to stream it, and then I want it to be a threat so Magic gives me more cards. So they have to be more, because that's what happens. Magic the Gathering Arena is only generous because Hearthstone exists. If Hearthstone was gone, that game you would not be able to play that game free to play.
Yeah,
so I need another game showing up and being like, here's another threat. And I'm like, crap, more packs. And I'm like,
Here, have them. Stay.
Yes. Also, I forgot. No, you say something. I gotta think.
Okay. Just the big obvious one, which was Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm just actually because I've seen a lot of gameplay. And it looks very great, and it looks very good.
The double day of Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing.
That was my next one.
I'm excited for both of those.
I will be playing both of those.
Oh. No, I'm actually not. No, if it looked like.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I would say most disappointing going back to that is like I kind of wish.
I wanted
That's kind of a disappointment. Is
Listen,
that now that can happen?
I love they changed it because that was coming out on my birthday.
Yeah,
and I didn't want that as a birthday present.
Yeah, no, you did
at all.
You saw his weird tiny hands.
No, his teeth. The teeth were a real issue, like his mouth.
Ugh, gotta go fast.
It's like somehow they captured the aesthetic of an upside down chin with like eyes.
Yeah.
If I want to say anything, the first couple of months of next year.
March is going to be stupid for video games.
It feels like 2017, like that March, where it was just packed.
I'm going to say one of the other best things for last year was Terry Bogard. Just that Nintendo Direct of just Sakurai going in on Terry Bogard.
How you know that Sakurai's a cool dude?
Yeah.
That entire SNK where Sakurai's telling you how cool dude he is. It's like, listen, children, I'm going to explain to you who this is
and why you love him.
He's putting the charts up.
This is how you do a super desperation move, you idiot children.
Compared to the last one, which is like, hey, Dragon Quest character, he looks like Trunks. Here's his moves. All right, get out.
Yep.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Down B, it's a random move. That's fine.
Whatever.
It's a bear and a bird.
What it was?
Sit down, because I'm going to
I watched all of that.
Shut up.
I watched all of that direct.
I did too. I did too.
It was, and I don't play Smash Brothers at all, but man, that game, that direct is amazing.
Yep.
It's wonderful.
My friend has Smash, and I borrowed his copy just because I gotta see it. Yep. He's fantastic.
I'm also excited at some point.
Sonic Fox might be playing Street Fighter V now.
Okay.
Sonic Fox is really going in on Gil.
Ooh,
I can see that's a Sonic Fox character.
Yeah.
We done?
Yeah,
we done because we're just talking about Sonic Fox playing Street Fighter.
Doing the big finale.
That's that. We just end with a whimper.
Yeah, not with a bang.
See you next year, or maybe there'll be another one.
I don't think so because this will come out on the 26th.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
So then the first is on a Wednesday, so this will be next.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be next year.
So yeah.
This is what you get.
Oh, this is Friday, December the 27th.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes.
That's your test.
Later days.
Bye.